Well, you know what? I could talk. There's no thunder that my voice is gonna ruin. But basically, just to let everybody know, uh, I'll check later, but it looks like the lightning storms are about 20 to 50 miles away. Don't hear it at all, so it's a pretty good distance. This is camera is facing west, so I'm figuring these storms are from somewhere in the center of the Everglades, which are approximately, I'd say about 25, 30 miles away from here. Say 30 miles to the center of the Everglades, maybe 40 miles. So what happens is with heat lightning, it's not heat. Those are actual lightning strikes, and they're pretty powerful where they are. But we're too far away to hear it, and a lot of what you're seeing here are just reflections off the clouds. It's a good cloud formation you can see. So what it is it could actually be over the horizon. A lot of these can be over the horizon, and they're reflecting off the clouds. But you see definitely shapes of bolts on some of these. But what's happening is because well, that was a nice one. Anyway, because of the distance, in other words, these blasts could be about 20 miles apart, 10, 20 miles apart, but it looks closer just because we're looking at it from a far distance perspective here. So they look closer. That's why you're seeing virtually continuous lightning. That's what heat lightning is. It's just a reflection off the clouds from the distance. I've heard that it could be as far as 100 miles away, but I'm figuring this is between 20 at the closest to maybe 60 miles away at the furthest. I'll check. I wish I would have brought my my pad with me. If there's an internet connection here, I could check. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into weather.com and look at the weather past so I can see. Oh, boy. Just continuous light. This could go on for a long time. I'm gonna do no more than an hour of this, but just gives you an idea of what a light show this can be. And I'm as good as this is. I've even seen even better. I've seen even better, but this is a pretty damn good light show. It's nice. It's continuous. Oh, some nice bolts. So you're basically, instead of like, if this was like closer, oh wow, that was a beaut. I'm hoping this gets captured nicely on the video. What happened? Ooh. Yeah, because when you're actually in a storm itself, you're not going to see so many bolts as this, because like I say, when you're from a long distance, you get a better perspective. Now, the best time is this, nighttime. I don't think in the middle of the day you're going to see too much on the way of heat lightning, just because you're not going to get you won't see reflections like you do now. It's beautiful, the outlines of the cloud structures here. Wow. So I'm figuring this has got to be somewhere in the center. And the Everglades does have quite a few lightning strikes. Everglades, oh boy, oh boy. Those some nice ones. I'm just hoping this gets captured very well on the camera. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, whoa. That was a serious there. Yeah. I think I'm just let it run for about another, oh, I don't know, another 7, 8 minutes or so. Ooh. Ooh, boy, oh, wow, 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 wow. Every time I think this thing's gonna die down, gives me some really good flashes. So basically, and I'm actually looking not due west, but like west northwest is more like it. Ooh, little bit north of due west. Twing. Yeah, I do just want to run it a few more minutes because I'm curious as where are all these lightnings, just so I get an idea how many miles away it is. It's got to be a pretty wide range on the lightning. Okay, there's just a few more minutes and then I'm definitely wrapping it up. I want to get home before this storm stops because I want to see approximately how far away it is. Like I say, I'm guessing 30 miles at the closest. I'm also guessing that it's somewhere right in the center of the state, right down in the middle of the Everglades, which would put it about 30 to 60 miles away. Straight over the Everglades. Wow. Wow. Ooh. Ooh. Every time I think it's gonna die down, it picks up again. This is real. Oh my God, look at that. Yes. Oh yes. Just hope this is captured pretty now. I hope these bolts, when you see, I'm seeing quite a few bolts. Now I don't know if that's an actual reflection. That's amazing if it is a reflection, that the bolts could be reflected off the clouds so clearly. That's what amazes me. So an actual bolt. I have to investigate this. Yeah, I don't think those are actual. I don't think I'm looking directly at those bolts simply because it would be way too high up in the air, and so they might actually be slightly over the horizon. That's the other thing that's amazing. Look it up, heat lightning. It'll explain. So, but it's got such definition on some of these bolts. Not all of them, but quite a few of them. Ooh, yeah. See these high clouds here? The ones that it looks like what the high clouds are reflecting the exact impression of the bolts very nicely. And the ones that I don't see, it's because there's lower clouds in between me and the reflection. In other words, when there's just one reflection off the high clouds in the sky, I could see the bolts themselves. Now, like over there, when lower on the horizon where there's some lower clouds, if the reflection, oh, wow, 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 wow. This is beautiful. It's just that we don't have any sound whatsoever. That's how far away. Not one single one of these lightning have any sound whatsoever. So, like I said, it is a misconception. You hear the term heat lightning, it actually doesn't come from heat. These are all actual bolts. Just to give you an idea of how many lightning strikes there are in a typical storm. I mean, this is basically, I think this is easily more than 1 per second, like one every, I mean, it's like every half second, like two lightning bolts per second. Let's see, let me just see if I can count. One, well, see, the thing is, way over to the left here, I see it that you don't see in the view here. So there's even more. There's even more than what you see. There's a lot more, because further to the south, there's also lightning strikes. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, this could be. I just said 2 per second. It could easily be 3 per second. It's very, very, and it's all because of the distance. It's all like concentrated together. So this is really quite fascinating. I think you see more of this heat lightning phenomena in Florida, particularly South Florida, than anywhere else in the United States, just because of the weather circumstances. So this is a beauty. Ooh. I can't wait to check this out, just to see how much of definition these bolts have on the recording. Oopsie daisy, there we go. Like I say, not a bit of sound, completely silent from the lightning. And I'm going to let this go about 1 more minute. Just I'm really curious as to see where the storm is coming from. I'll when I post it on YouTube, I'll tell you approximately where the storm is coming from, according to what I see at home. I'm getting pretty close to. This will probably go on. I got a feeling this will go on for another hour. I didn't even come up at the start. I don't know when this started, but I might get an idea when I look at the Weather Channel. The weather website. It'll give me an idea. Okay, I think it's time to. Wow. Okay. On that note, that was a beauty. Oh wow, some more beauties. Okay, I'm going to shut her down now. Well, hope you enjoy the show.